It's pathetic. The thing is, according to all these climate catastrophists like her, Venice should be about 10 metres underwater by now. But the sea levels, inconveniently keep failing to rise. So they're having to say, look, it's all green. All the water's turned green.
Yeah, she's taking this whole green thing a bit literally, isn't she?
Yes, indeed.
Let's hope that Chris Bowen, when he comes back from COP, doesn't look like Kermit, because he might if Greta gets to him with her handy activist dye. Yeah,
with a bit of green makeup, he'd be a dead ringer for Kermit, absolutely. Hey, I want to go to your column, your latest column, because it's much more carbon positive. And yes, you've talked about the death of the great touring car driver Alan Moffat, who passed away sadly on Saturday. And you've relived this moment, among others. Have a look.
Few moments define Australian motorsports like this.
They come down in that magnificent view from the 7 helicopter, a scene we've never seen before.
Mount Panorama, 1977. Ford finishing 1 and 2. Alan Moffat, the victor.
A tremendous victory. Professionalism at its best.
Wow, those were the days, hey? Ford versus Holden, cars that they had to wrestle to keep on the track. But tell us about your thoughts of Alan Moffat all these years on.
Moffat was such an inspiration. I was a huge fan as a kid because, unlike Peter Brock and Colin Bond, Moffat was very clearly not a naturally gifted driver. So he would work hard at things. He would pound around laps doing testing, hundreds of laps on racetracks where others would just pack up and, just show up on race day. But he knew that he had to work harder to be as good as his rivals, and he would find ways to get those huge unwieldy cars around those tracks faster than anybody else. Incredibly professional, as I think it was the late Mike Raymond speaking in that commentary, and just a guy from an era when motor racing, Bathurst and so on, were very much the equals of top-level football and cricket and rugby league, and
sure,
it was very much a different era.
It wasn't. I wasn't even a petrol head. I was still not really much of a petrol head, but I was absolutely on the Holden side. So Moffat was Ford, so Moffat was that humorless bastard who'd win for the other team, right? It was amazing how we used to be divided over that. Just before we go, though, I've got to show you a little clip of something a few of us noticed on the ABC last night, their Media Watch program.
Hello, welcome to the final Media Watch of the year. We'll be back next year for more cock and bull stories.
Mate, it's November and they won't be back till February. Our taxes at work.
Also, was that not the most awkward pause in teleprompter history? I think it's nice that the ABC give a homeless-looking guy that gig, but where does he go now that he's got the whole summer off? I mean, do they think the media stops? Like, does it all just go invisible and, everyone shuts down? Because, as far as I'm aware, I'm working through summer, Chris, and I think you're doing a fair bit of it as well.
Yeah, well, I'm taking a big break. I'm taking 5 weeks, and I'm feeling guilty about that. The ABC's going to do me by 3 or 4 weeks at least. Thanks, Tim. Absolutely. We'll catch up with you again on Thursday.